This is Gold Rush in a Rush, and we're recapping Season 4, Episode 3 in Too Deep. In this episode, we'll see 14 minutes of Todd Hoffman, 10 minutes of Parker Schnabel, 9 minutes of Dakota Fred, and 27 minutes of recaps, previews, and commercials. So what happened? Not knowing how far they are from bedrock, the Dakota boys hire a drill to find the bottom of the glory hole. If it is more than 20 feet down, the glory hole will surely collapse. Dustin refills the glory hole with river rock to build a stable platform for the drill to work, against the advice of Fred. When the drill arrives, it cannot drill through the rocks Dustin just added, so we watch Dustin take them out again. As dramatic music plays, the drill sinks to 8 feet, 10 feet, 14 feet, 16 feet, and then the drill hole collapses. The drill gets stuck, and Dustin declares no hope and epic fail. Parker needs to rebuild Todd's former wash plant, Little Blue. It will take 2 weeks to do so, but Parker gives the mechanics 7 days. Though Little Blue still has pay dirt from Todd's claim, Greg dumps it out, making Parker furious. Parker test pans the material and finds what he says is $1,000 in gold. After confronting Greg about wasting the pay dirt by just dumping it out, Parker then throws his pan of gold onto the ground. Greg apologizes, and then they slowly roll the wash plant on a series of logs to its final position. If they fail, apparently Parker's season will be over. After breaking a chain and tense music, they succeed. 7 days later, the 14 days of repair are complete, and they turn on Little Blue, add water, and add pay dirt. 1 month after arriving, Parker's operation is running. For Team Hoffman, failure is not an option, but this is disproven as a hydraulic line breaks and they have only 2 crescent wrenches and a hammer to fix it. Weeks behind schedule, Todd realizes he can use a cell phone to call someone and ask where his supplies are. His rock truck and excavator are on the way, but they get stuck at the same bridge Todd fixed in Episode 1. Rather than fix the bridge again, they decide to drive through the creek again, but are unsure if the rock truck will survive because they have yet to invent an object that can measure the depth of a creek they've already driven through in a past episode. The rock truck just barely makes it through the creek, but then gets stuck climbing the hill on the other side, which we watch from several angles 3 different times. Only the excavator can save the rock truck, but not knowing where it is, Todd sends out a search party. 3 hours later, the excavator arrives, no word on the search party, but will the creek be too deep to cross? There's just no way of knowing. With their season on the line, the excavator crosses, then pushes the rock truck slowly up the hill. With their heavy machinery now having arrived, the Hoffmans need to find their equipment. They search high and low for it, only to find it on barges already being transported to their site. But after arriving, the container truck gets stuck in the mud. They use the loader to pull the container truck from the mud, but it gets stuck, so they use the rock truck to pull the loader to pull the container truck out of the mud. Horns are honked, and shouts are given. The next morning, they open the container to see what's finally in it. Welders and grease guns. Hopefully, they say, we'll be mining soon. Best lines. The Hoffman crew risks everything. Todd's decision to mine the jungle is looking like a mistake. The bridge is going to be my nemesis. To once and for all reveal the mystery of the glory hole. Do you want my wallet? Here, do you want to dump it on the ground too? It's not rocket science. If the Egyptians did it, we can do it. The glory hole has become a death trap. Tune in next week when there's a distinct possibility that at least there's a chance of finally seeing gold.